gameplays and let's see how we can learn from these, be better. So let's see the four gameplays and skip this waiting time. There are things like Keso and waiting time. Scheduled as the first match. Okay, so the schedules are given here, and we'll see which one comes first. It should be there in the screen when the match comes first, and there are some starting. We can see the setting music and everything. Let's go watch this one. Okay, where's the sound?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 Honor of Kings International Championships. We're bringing you live today the wildcard qualifiers day 1. I'm your caster for today, Isaac Peña Mule. And join with me, I have Tianyun.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen from all over the world. I'm Tianyun, today's commentary. I'm super excited right now because this really brought back a lot of memories. So I can still recall the time that we're doing the caster together in the year of 2019.
2019, it's...
Okay, so I paused because I really like how they placed the female caster there. And she's got wings from both sides of the head.
It's been such a long while.
Yeah.
We've been super lucky just to be able to see how Honor of Kings has developed and has evolved into what it is right now.
A lot of champions have been won, and today the KIC got a little bit different with the one we witnessed before. So all the formats, all the teams, we are together expecting to see a lot of new changes right here.
We're gonna bring you a month and a half full of electrifying games. The activity that we're gonna have in here is gonna put you on your nerves, on the edge of your seats, that's for sure.
Alright, they're really promoting the match. So next match coming is from Tribe Gaming versus Beacon Time. The title of this video is Wildcard Qualifiers Day 1. This match we're going to see now. They're showing
Champion, that's
there.
something.
Yeah, 2 times RPL champions. The moment that you've already had the chance to put your hands in a champion trophy,
Yes.
that becomes addictive to you.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you were able to just be the best at something once, you want to just keep having that rush again and again and again.
Alright.
Positions you can take, you just take whatever that is the strongest that you can take, and then you just try to go and push them crystals.
Play your favorite hero, play your signature hero, play the hero that you're most familiar with and show us your talent is what they should be doing right now. So among 8 teams, only 4 will be out to the next stage. We'll move on.
That they start taking to group stages, or just is gonna send them back to their hotels to prepare their luggages and send them back home.
You know, I've been working as a commentary for like 5 or 4 years till now, maybe 5.
Alright, I'm going to mute this one. So they're trying to explain how this is going to work. So whoever cannot win are going to be disqualified and be sent home. Let's get into the match directly. So what are the heroes they have picked? We can see Fuji, Yukio, and then there is that Mage, Ban and Mo, and Fang, and Dark Kiao. And then from Tribe Gaming there's Beast, Marco Polo. I can't actually mark this hero. I don't think this is already released in Brazil server as of yet. Oh, and also there's the band also there, but they didn't show the band pick moment in the video. So they have Dong Huang and Mai Shernoi and Early and Nokoru band from Bacon Time, and we have Lam Zing, and I can actually see who this is. Musashi, yes, Musashi, and Ling is the band, and the Lu is picked there, and these 2 heroes, Max Green and Demon King. Let's see who these heroes are. This hero is also available in Brazil server, where this is very rarely used, and that's why I think it's like Then we'll talk about it when the game starts. Let's start the game. It tries to put in bushes around you. So yeah, let's see how the match starts. Yes, the match is starting.
So whether Bacon Time can successfully pull off their transportation strategy really depends on whether their enemy, the ultimate from Zhang Fei and Lu Bu, can put them away from the second ability from Da Qiao. So nice strategy being pulled out, and we're looking forward to see a lot of wonderful and amazing plays by those players.
We're gonna be looking forward for this, the first matchup of our World Card qualifiers. This is going to be an electrifying game between Bacon Time and Tribe Gaming. Let us see what's going to happen as we move forward into the valley.
I love the idea that they're putting MTS as a damage core in their composition. So how farmed up MTS is also one true and one key element in this match. So you're gonna be feeling extra excited because you are the very first match you kick off 2022 KIC. So whoever wins this fight, you will be the first winner of the entire tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us get ready for what's gonna be our game one. From left to right on your screens, Bacon Time. From right to left, Tribe Gaming. I am your caster for today, Isaac Peña Mule.
I'm today's cast Tianyu, very excited to be here, and let's see who will be the first winner of the entire tournament. So starting from the matchups, nothing changed and nothing is exchanged. And who do you think will win the first blood? I don't know, I have no idea.
I have no idea what is going to happen, Tianyu. I just know that I am super excited just to see the matchups and how to see how all different teams are going to understand our game. Look at that. TRB.
Invasion here.
Invasion, trying to take control of some of that jungle elements.
And let's see how Ganjiang and Moye just successfully chip away the HP bars from the enemies. So and Ganjiang and Moye has been silent for a lot of metas, but during the fact that another and new item has been discovered, so Ganjiang and Moye back to our current meta, trying to clean away faster and make rotation to either side.
A lot of burst damage that can be dealt by Ganjiang and Moye.
You know,
that makes it back to a very meta pick.
A combo could be happening with Foods' ultimate together with Ganjiang's damage.
Yeah, because Foods is going to lock people down on the ground, not allowing them to move, and then Ganjiang and Moye could come in with the blades and just immediately just burst away your whole HP bar.
So accuracy extremely important for Ganjiang and Moye players, right?
It's gonna be extremely necessary if you want to be successful at this exact player.
Yes.
Because see the rotations on the 1 minute and 40 mark, Marco Polo is being taken extremely low, but Tranfei is gonna come here just to kind of get vision.
Yeah, there's no way to escape here. Marco Polo extremely weak during the early phase, especially during the matchup with Li Yuanfang. No winnings here. You have to play cautiously, right?
You're gonna have to play very, very, very cautiously in there because look at that. Marco Polo is being taken extremely low.
And
that Xiao is having Disturb as her ability.
Yes.
That would allow her to actually invade under the turret and put some damage on Marco Polo.
You know, you actually have like a 2-minute cooldown phase for Purify to use. So this common skill for Marco Polo is very important. So the fact that he has already used it might be quite essential for the later on team fights.
All right, we can see TRB trying to start that Overlord, but Ganjiang Moye.
Alright, so I would like to pause it here because I just found out what that hero is, the mage in TRB Tribe Gaming. That is the same as the hero that we have in AoV that launches those orbs onto the air. This ultimate has a burst and skill 2 has a push. I forgot the name exactly. So and this hero is not yet released in Honor of Kings Brazil server, and the jungler they have is Agudo that launches the minion, the bear that into the opponents in ultimate. So and it uses also bushes to heal the teammates and immobilize the opponent. So let's see how the game
His presence is too dangerous for them.
All invading in the jungle,
Invading
taking
the
the
jungle.
blue side and retrieve back to their base.
The blue team has the advantage in the invasion, right? Because Li Yuanfang is going to have an extra damage towards those jungle animals.
It's just like butterfly effect when you have very low HP on Marco Polo, so no one can take the lower battle, so you can invade into the blue and try to steal something.
You are completely right on that. You do not want this to start snowballing for the other team, that is for sure. Marco Polo is just being taken half HP every single time that he has a scrimmage against Bomb.
Yeah, so there's some mechanics working in our current meta in the first 4 minutes. So the marksman will tear down the turret slower than the later round games.
Exactly. The first 4 minutes, the turret is going to not only take a 40% less damage, but at the same time is going to be able to protect themselves as well. As we see Junpei having to pull that wild lock to run away with his life because it was taken extremely low, as we were just explaining the boards.
Yes. So a lot of heroes are being brought low, but the first blood has not been spawned yet. We have to look for another team fight later on, but Fang is playing so aggressively in the bottom lane, trying to gain a lot of win priority.
First blood goes for Ganjing and Moye. We're talking about accuracy, and ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what we want to see.
Solo kill in the mid, gaining the first blood for the entire tournament.
Excellent.
That's a record.
That is a record. I like that. Bacon Time just coming in and then just showing us that regarding the Tribe Gaming Gold experience, Bacon Time is not here just to be a passenger seat.
You know, it's a rare thing that Ganjang and Moye can have a kill onto Shen Mengxi because Shen Mengxi are supposed to have longer range and AoE damage than Ganjang.
Excellent. We can see back. We can see all of them trying to replete Bacon Time, trying to have control of the jungle. We can see already a 2,000 gold lead from the side of Bacon Time.
They have this goal lead simply by invading and trying to control their enemies' jungle area. So let's see whether Bacon Time can continue snowballing and trying to extend the goal difference. Let's see the flashback here. First blood, nice prediction of the positioning, right?
I love the way that Ganjing and Moye, when you're accurate, just immediately your whole HP bar disappears and your screen goes gray.
How cool is that?
Amazing, but it's just a difficult hero to play at the beginning.
Obviously, Tribe Gaming is trying to gain something back by gathering together in the mid and clean a wave. Gain the mid wave priority is one essential thing to do.
Exactly. Look at that. What we just called at the beginning, the split and push, not engaging in any fights, coming in, taking down the turret, and taking the kills as well. Shen Mengxi is going to die a second time. Yukio Tachibana is going to take that one.
I think the tier 1 turret in the mid is quite dangerous because it's the main entrance to protect the whole jungle area. So it might be very
Look at
important.
him, he's just walking extremely deep into that jungle. The red team has no reason how to do it. It's going to be Lifu, it's going to be with the Fallen God. It's not going to be enough. We're going to see some flickers and flashes going around. Trampe is going to try to follow in, pushing the whole team of Bacon Time back.
Yeah, a little skirmish happened down in the red zone, trying to protect their jungle, but unable to do it because the red buff still is stealed away from the side of Bacon Time.
I can see that Bacon Time is having full control of not only the game, but the resources. Look at that, the turret is going to go away, coming in, getting the resources, getting the objective, and running back home.
You know, Tribe Gaming is trying their best. They're trying to protect their own resources. But one unfortunate thing is that they do not have enough damage, do not have sufficient damage to do that. Shen Mengxi has been killed for twice in this match, and Marco Polo still needs a lot of time to farm up. We can see Doomsday still have to wait for at least 1 and 2 more minutes.
Exactly right.
So listening from their casting, the mage's name is Sumushi. I don't know exactly if it is pronounced that way or spelled that way, the way I'm imagining it, but that's what we have for now. That mage is called Samushi in Honor of Kings, and he's been killed already twice, you can see there, and Yuki Tachibana took the second kill just
right now with only Spark Forged Dagger. Marco Polo's damage is not gonna be online yet.
Not enough.
We talked about the real damage that they can provide, right? But without the items, it's not gonna be enough to protect home. And right now things are looking extremely grim for them as they have almost a 4,000 gold deficit.
time is very important for the side of Triumph Gaming. They have to buy themselves more times in order to let their marksmen develop more items. So Marco Polo is one of the heroes that I could possibly think of who relies on the items so heavily, because you need to increase the number of the bullets in your first ability.
You're talking exactly about what we need to pay attention to.
Yes.
The itemization, he's so item dependent, Marco Polo, that in this composition, just facing a split push, like BAC, what Bacon Time is doing right now, Marco Polo has no option how to go in the jungle and try to get some.
So they're basically facing a dilemma here, but nothing's gonna happen if they trying to engage into team, but another kill is gained for fun.
Another kill is gonna be gained. Right now it's gonna be the red team that is gonna try to push back. Agamemnon is taken extremely low. It's not gonna be enough to deal some critical damage. Runs away with his life. Bang! It's going to take that turret. Things are looking bad for Tribe Gaming.
I love how they're playing this game. I love the first ability being spawned by Ganjiang and Mo Ye, keeping all the enemies away, because Marco Polo is not using the Purify, so he was completely getting stunned by the first ability, right?
Remember that after an inner tower is destroyed, all the enemy minions in range will be slowed by 90% for 10 seconds. So it means that after you destroy that second turret, you're not gonna be able to immediately push on high ground.
Yeah, so it will be more difficult if you want to take down turrets in seconds. So it won't be happening with simple wavelength to tear down 2 turrets, especially going to the high ground tower.
Yes, exactly. We're in the 9 minutes mark. 45 more seconds for this Overlord and Tyrant to turn into something.
It's quite hard because over 5,000 gold deficit have been built by the side of Bacon, and I think Tribe Gaming should wait for another at least 5 minutes before they're getting started to the team fights.
Can they wait for 5 minutes?
I'm not so sure.
I am not completely
I
sure
don't think
because
Bacon Time will give them those kind of opportunity to do that.
Bacon Time just needs to completely step on the gas right now. They know that they have the priority and they need to just destroy that mid lane turret, and they're gonna have a green light just to move into the jungle. And yes, they're gonna jump in with the Fallen God. Marco Polo is gonna fall in with the damage as well. But what is going to be the cost of that kill? That kill is going to cost them their high ground turret on the top lane is going to disappear. That is going to be bad news for Tribe Gaming. They win the kill, lose a turret. That's not a gamble that I would have done.
You know, HOK is a game of give and takes. So you give one life down on the bottom as a support Dachao. It's okay, it's acceptable because you have the high ground tower in the top. So the high ground tower will gain you an super soldier advantage, which will be very important, especially you want to stall the game into the late game. Super soldier will help you a lot when you're trying to do the split push strategies.
Exactly. If you have super minions, it means that over there on that lane, that specific lane,
it's taken care of.
It's taken care of. You don't need to think about that anymore. The Fallen God, one more time, the man is just jumping in, trying to take on damage on Tachi. Tachi is going to be able to TP back. He's going to have his ultimate on cooldown for the next 40 seconds.
So it's already 10 minutes. So each team is trying to decide what kind of objective they want. So for Tribe Gaming, trying their best to, you know, buy themselves more time. So Bacon Time is using the advantage of Dachao, teleporting members back and forth and trying to gain the Stark Tyrant.
But you see, if you are supposed to just kind of push the game away.
So here you can see that the final blow, which means to gain that Shadow Tyrant's buff, it will grant the whole team 10% extra movement speed and chain lightning through basic attacks or skills. And it can bounce up to 3 targets. So huge advantage for team fights by killing the Shadow Tyrant, and that's what they're trying to get. Bacon and Tribe Gaming, I think will have a tough time, as they have been having, to get anything out of it, as both the damage dealing and also the tower, both way, Bacon Times is way ahead of them, and they already have like 7k lead gold. So let's see.
You're not supposed to use your ultimate on just trying to kill a support.
Apparently.
Like, you need to be able just to make those decisions. You need that ultimate to protect your high ground or trying to go for dragons. But to try to kill a Tatia, MTS needs to be making better decisions, I think.
From my own perspective, I think it's 90 to 10% of winning rates for the side of Bacon Time, because they're playing very aggressively, and the strategy of Daqiao really works well on this match.
It is working really well. It is not a strategy that we would see from the other areas, right?
Yes.
It is a strategy that we would see more from the KPL teams, but right now this is going to be the first time that we're going to see be able to see Bacon Time trying to pull on this Daqiao strategy.
Huge stress on the wave since the super soldiers are rushing into the base to the side of Tribe Gaming. Another tier 2 turret is on in the mid, and the high ground tower on the bottom also disappears.
It's not going to be enough, as Marco Polo is going to be locked down. He won't be able to run away. His screen goes gray right now. It's going to be all blue on bottom and top. Right now, Bacon Time has complete control over the map.
Complete domination of the entire game and the entire map.
Look at this. Lupu taking extremely low. He's going to leave his team only with 3 players to protect that high ground. The Wild Blood is going to have to be procced. It's not going to be enough, as the man is going to fall as well. The Super Minions are already in the crystal. One more kill. It's going to be the cherry on top of the ice cream. And it's going to be a game for Bacon Time.
What a play, what a play. Finish the game very quickly. The time is only 12 minutes and 22 seconds, and they have won back a victory. Wonderful, amazing beginning of their entire journey. And I think beautiful strategies are being pulled out with Daqiao and Fuzi together. There's basically nothing they can do for Tribe Gaming. They try their best in trying to find some opportunity, but the damage, as we talk about, is not enough.
We're talking about this Daqiao and Fuzi strategy being an only KPL strategy. But right now, you see teams like Bacon Time coming in, showing that they've done their homework, showing that they've been preparing for this tournament, using that strategy to their best, taking the win home.
Actually, I'm really surprised to see that they picked Daqiao as your first pick, because we have to do a lot of research. We have done our homework, right?
Yes.
But Daqiao is one character, is one hero that we don't see them play often. So quite a surprise, and let's see how sophisticated the whole system, the whole strategy is being put out. So Bacon Time really lives as something to memorize for.
This is a great way how to start our wild card qualifiers, because we were not expecting these things, and the surprises are coming in every single of these games. Tribe Gaming, they did a very good BP. I believe that they had a very OP strategy. They have good composition with Lupu, with Shenmonxi, with Tranfei. They were not able just to kind of like make that strategy work at the beginning of the game.
So a little bit more, so we can claim.
I think that that's something that we should move our solo. Shenmonxi, the first game. More composition.
So the MVP, a more Daqiao system in the future. So
you can see in the match, the Fuzi was actually just zoning them out and trying to make out the marksman and get the game in their hand, and they also split push with Yukio and also Fuji in top and bottom lane, also kept their composer in the middle. Tribal Gaming was actually trying to push through the middle with 4 and sometimes with 5 of their players, but they defended that and also dealt enough damage and sustained themselves and escaped with low HP to put the pressure back on Tribal Gaming, and they also successfully pushed in the top lane all 3 towers, and Marco Polo got caught out and the game also ended. So it was a really dominating performance, I would say, and Bacon did Bacon times made bacons with their enemies. It was really a great game for them. And
the MVP goes to Summer, who plays Fuzi.
Summer is going to be a damage of 12.2%, damage taken of 19.8, gold of only 21%. I think that the main idea of why we're giving the MVP to Summer comes down to the fact that it worked perfectly with the composition, right?
Of course. You need a lot of time to work on when you're trying to gain some sophistication on this system. So a lot of time, a lot of exercise have been pulled out, especially even for KPL teams, right?
Look at that, the flash just immediately followed by an ulti.
Yes.
Locks Marco Polo down, And that was the last nail that that coffin needed just to say goodbye to Tribe Gaming.
You know, another fun fact is that I love how her math is being played this fun.
Yeah.
So he basically used all his dashes, all his flexibility, all his mobility to trying to take down turrets so efficiently. So they finish off nearly like 6 or 7 towers within 13 seconds. That's something they should remember and bring back with this victory.
It was a completely one-sided game. Tribe Gaming was trying their best just to kind of survive a little bit. Was not enough. Bacon time just completely in every single matchup, every single 1v1, they had a full advantage.
Yeah, so the reason I said before that I love the first three picks from Tribe Gaming, but find it a little bit confusing with the picks of Marco Polo and Agudo together.
Yes.
So usually Agudo is paired with a soldier, more like Ma Chao or Guan Yu. You're supposed to have higher damage contributed by your top laner. But Lu Bu, on the other hand, Lu Bu is another hero who relies on the item so heavily. So I think you should find more aggressive characters, early game characters, when you're trying to pull off this kind of composition.
Would you say that switching that Agutuo into a Nakaruru would have been a good decision?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Nakalulu paired with a tank will be better. So a lot of room to improve.
That's what they're saying. That Nakuru deals a lot of damage, but he is here it is a she. She is squishy, so a tank would be good support for him, for her, and this could work out better for the red team with Beast Agudo instead of Agudo, the one that was sending the bear and spreading flowers and grasses everywhere. That jungler, he was not playing bad, he was playing good, but the team strategy, the composition, it would be better with Beast and Nakuru, as Nakuru would be bursting down the opponent heroes, and Yuki Tachibana, as you know, can heal with his ultimates and slow down and stun opponents with his skills and the passive auto attack. So it was a great review from them as well. So we will be reviewing another match next time. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.